Welcome back, students. In this session we are going to learn about Velur revolt. Okay, in the year of 1806, the family members of Tipu were imprisoned at Velur fort after the 4th Mysore war. Okay, already we learn about the 4th Mysore war in the 3rd lesson. Yes, I studied. Yes, that is the conclusion of the 4th lesson. Okay. After the 4th Mysore war, some 3,000 ex-servants and soldiers of Hyder and Tipu had also been moved to the vicinity of Velur. Vicinity of Velur na Velur ku pakkathula ulla place or okay, nearby the place, and their property in Mysore confiscated. It was quite natural that they were all unhappy and they hated English. So all the Mysore people, they are hate the English. Okay. The Velur fort consisted of large majority of Indian troops. A good part of it recently been raised in Tirunelveli after the Palaikar uprising of 1800. So the fort was built in 1800. Many of the trained soldiers of various Palans were admitted into the English army. So Palan's soldiers also admitted in the English army. Thus the Velur fort became the meeting ground of the rebel forces of South India. Okay, so the Velur fort is the meeting place of the rebel forces. So all soldiers meeting places as Velur fort. In 1803, William Cavendish Bentinck became governor of Madras. During his period, certain military regulations were introduced. In 1805 to 1806, okay, he introduced some military regulations. Who? The governor of Madras, William Cavendish Bentinck. Were introduced in 1805 to 1806 and were enforced by the Madras Commander-in-Chief Sir John Cradock. But the Chipais felt that these were designed to insult them. But the Chipais felt the rules and regulations were insulted them. Okay, so they are not accepting the new rules and regulations. Okay, so the regulations of the rules is main causes to connecting the Velur revolt. Causes for the revolt: the strict discipline, new weapons, new methods and uniforms were all new to the Chipais. So all rules and regulations are new to the Chipais. The Chipais were asked to shave the beard and to trim the mustache. Okay, so Chipais are asked to shave the beard. So for example, the Muslim regions persons, all of them have a beard. So it's one of the ceremony or one of the ideal thing. So அவங்க ஷேவ் பண்ணவே மாட்டாங்க. பட் ஆனால் நியூ ரூல்ஸ் அது அவங்க எல்லாம் இந்த பியரை ஷேவ் பண்ணணும், முஸ்டாக் அதாவது மீசை இருக்கலாம், மீசையெல்லாம் ட்ரிம் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறாங்க. பட் அது சிப்பாய்ஸ் not accepting that rules. Okay, the wearing of religious mark on the forehead, the use of earrings were also banned. ஸோ நம்ம ஹிந்துஸ்லாம் பார்த்தோம் அப்படின்னா நமக்கு என்ன பண்ணுவோம், நம்மளுடைய ஃபோர்ஹெட்டில் ரிலீஜியஸ் மார்க் அந்த விபூதி பூசுவோம், சந்தனம் வைப்போம், நிறைய பேர் வந்து என்ன பண்ணுவாங்க, இயரிங்ஸ் வேர் பண்ணுவாங்க. ஸோ அதெல்லாம் பண்ணக்கூடாது அப்படின்னு சொன்னாங்க. The English treated the Indian Chipais as their inferior. There was their racial prejudice. ஸோ இந்தியன் சிப்பாய்ஸ் வந்து என்னது, இந்த ஒரு நீதிமே இல்லை, அவங்க வந்து ஒரு ஸ்லேவ் மாதிரி நடத்துகிறாங்க. Immediate causes. So immediate causes for the Velur revolters. In June 1806, Military General Agnew introduced a new turban, the topi, resembling a European hat with a badge of cross on it. So the cap என்ன இருக்குன்னா European cross symbol. It was popularly known as the Agnew's turban. Both the Hindu and the Muslim soldiers opposed it. So the soldiers were severely punished by the English. So all the soldiers does not wear the Agnew turban because our Indian country, a lot of the peoples are in the following religions of Hindu and Muslim, but the British full following the Christian. Okay, so they are forced to wear the Agnew turban. The Agnew turban have a symbol of cross. So the soldiers opposed to wear that. So the soldiers were severely punished by the English. So it is the immediate cause to wandering Velur revolt. Course of the revolt. The Indian soldiers were waiting for an opportunity to attack the English officers. Tipu's family also took part. Fadak Haidar, the elder son of Tipu, tried to form an alliance against the English on July 10th. On July 10th, in the early morning, the native Chipais of the 1st and 23rd Regiment started the revolt. Okay, so the native people Chipais started the revolt on the day of July 10th. Colonel Fancourt, who commanded the garrison, was the first victim. So the war and first attack panna yaar appadina Colonel Fancourt. The fort gates were closed. Meantime, the rebels proclaimed Fateh Haidar as their new ruler. The British flag in the fort was brought down. The tiger striped flag. So flag is having a tiger striped flag. Tipu Sultan was hoisted on the fort of Velur. So before the fort, the British flag was flying. So he attacked the British soldiers and raising the Tipu's flag, tiger striped flag. Okay, suppression of the revolt. Suppression adakkuradhu, the war on the adakranga. Major Goods, who was outside the fort, rushed to Ranipat, informed Colonel Gillespie. Okay, so outside the fort outside yaar irukanga appadina Major Goods. So he informed to the Colonel Gillespie. So Colonel Gillespie reached Velur Fort. He made an attack on the rebel forts. The revolt was completely suppressed and failed. So on the revolt completely suppressed பண்றாங்க. Peace was restored in Velur. On the whole, 113 Europeans and about 350 Chipais were killed in the uprising. The revolt was suppressed within a short period. It was one of the significant events in the history of Tamil Nadu. This is one of the important event, but this event was suppressed by the British. And effects of the Velur revolt. The new methods and uniforms regulations were withdrawn. So the family of Tipu as precautionary measure was sent to Calcutta. So the family of Tipu was sent to the Calcutta. So அவங்க வேலூர்ல இருந்தா இந்த மாதிரி ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் திரும்ப வரும்னு சொல்லிட்டு அவங்க என்ன பண்ணிட்டாங்க, they are sent to Calcutta. William Cavendish Bantig was removed from his service because இவங்க என்ன பண்ண நியூ ரூல்ஸ் அண்ட் ரெகுலேஷன்ஸ் கொண்டு வந்தாங்க, நியூ தர்பன்லாம் சொன்னதுனால அவர் என்ன பண்ணாங்க, அவர்ன்ற போஸ்டிங் வந்து ரிமூவ் பண்ணிட்டாங்க. Causes for the failure of the revolt. There was no proper leadership to guide the soldiers properly. The rebellion was alone not well organized. Divide and rule policy of the English split the unity of the Indians. So வந்து இந்த மியூட்டினி ரிவோல்ட் ஸ்டார்ட் ஆகுனே யாருமே எதிர்பார்க்கல. ஸோ சடனாக ஏற்பட்டதுனால வந்து ரூல் பண்ணுறதுக்காக ரெகுலேட் பண்ணுறதுக்கு யாருமே கிடையாது. ஸோ இந்த ரெகுலேஷன்ஸ் லீடர்ஷிப் வந்து கரெக்டாக இல்லாதனால இந்த வார் என்ன செஞ்சாங்க, ஈஸியாக சப்ரஸ் பண்ணிட்டாங்க. So V.D. Savarkar calls the Velur revolt of 1906 the prelude to the first war of Indian independence. So இந்த வார் என்ன சொல்கிறாங்கன்னா, the independence war in 1857. ஸோ இந்த 1806 நடந்த இந்த வார் தான் 1857 வந்த வாருக்கு ஒரு அடிப்படையான காரணம் அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறாங்க. Okay, so can you understand students? If you have any doubt,